All right, just look at these colors and take one wild guess at who we are making in this week's Tutorial Tuesday. If you guessed something from Peanuts, you're absolutely right. We are doing Charlie Brown. It's perfect for Thanksgiving. Stick around for the tutorial. If you've lived in America for any length of time, then you probably can't help but think about Charlie Brown when it's this time of year. I've never done a Charlie Brown tutorial, and I have a really cute and easier than I thought it would be. I came up with a cool way to do it, design, and I cannot wait to share this with you guys. So we only need 4 260s, all 260s, and then a flesh tone colored 5-inch round for his big round head, obviously. So for the 260s here, I've got a brown for the shoes, yellow for the shirt, black for the pants, and another skin tone color for his hands. You could make this even simpler by just using 3 260s, and I'll show you how when we get to that point. But first, we're going to start off with his yellow shirt, and here's what we're going to do. Stick with me because it is a little bit different than how I usually twist, but it's planning ahead so that this is an easy design when it could be kind of difficult and time consuming. We made this simpler. All right, so we're gonna start off with a triangle. Now it seems weird, but let's just stick with me, okay? So we're gonna start off with about a 2-inch bubble here, come across about 1.5 inches, 1 inch, and then do another one the same size as this first bubble here. So try to get them the same size, and then we're going to bring them together using the knot of our balloon. Just wrap it around, tuck it through to lock that in place. All right, so we've got our little triangle. It's not going to look like Charlie Brown until we get further along in this process, so just stick with me as we attach his hands. So we're just going to do simple hands for this guy. So I'm just going to do a small round bubble and then a small loop. I'm going to make that bubble into a pinch twist by taking the knot and just wrapping it around the hands and through the loop to really secure it in place there. And then we're going to do a really cool technique that the Balloon Brothers shared with us inside the twister hood for making some space in this balloon, some uninflated space, where you kind of squeeze the balloon and push it in to get this uninflated little part here. And we're just going to twist a bunch once we get to the end of that. You want about 1 inch or so of uninflated balloon here. And then you're going to twist off another little loop for the other hand and finish that off with a pinch twist to match his first hand. Okay, so you should have 2 little hands here. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and attach the first hand. What we're going to do is attach the hands at the 2 little corners of our triangle here, the bottom corners here. And the way I'm going to attach them, you could take like the tail of your balloon and wrap it around, or you could just take the pinch twist from his thumb and just kind of slide that through the middle of the triangle to pop it in place. And do the same thing, pull your uninflated part over and just pop his other hand right into the other corner of the triangle. Okay, you should have something like this. We've got our 2 little hands here, and then you can get rid of the rest of your skin tone balloon and just secure this in place. Da-da-da. So you should have this. You can see the uninflated part here. Don't worry about that showing. We're going to cover it up before this is all said and done. So moving on to the next part of this, we're going to work on finishing the body of our character. So we're going to bring our yellow balloon down in front of our triangle, and you want to twist it off just about 1/2 inch or so below the bottom of your triangle, and hold on to that. Grab your black 260, and we're going to place it right there underneath our triangle, and it's going to get sandwiched here. All right, we're gonna sandwich that black balloon in as we bring the remaining yellow balloon up the back of our little character. See how that is looking? Once we get back up to the top, we're gonna twist. Use the nozzle of our yellow balloon to grab that twist, wrap it around, tuck it in around the balloon, and then you've got a really skinny Charlie Brown body. I like to double it up and give him a 4-bubble body. It just fills it out more, and I like the way it looks better. If you did want to do this single bubble though, I don't think it looks bad. I think that I would just make the spacer bubble at the bottom of our triangle shorter so that the arms are closer into his body so you don't see all of our secret work here. So you can make him a little bit faster if you do it like that, but I'm just gonna go ahead with my original plan to make him have a 4-bubble body. So I'm gonna bring my balloon down, make another bubble, same size as this one. When we bring this across the back, we're just gonna crisscross it here at the bottom, so it's going across and over, and then right back up the back of the balloon into the neck. And it looks like mine's gonna come out perfect. I'm gonna try to twist off a little bubble here at the end. Take our knot, grab it around that twist, and then just tuck it in around the body. Pull everything nice and tight. So you have his little body like this. Isn't that so adorable? I love this. And the reason I decided to make it like this, it's kind of not quite so intuitive as most of the balloons I usually do, but this way prevents you from having to slide this black balloon through a really tight 4-bubble body and having to cut off hands and retwist balloons over on this side. This is an easy, fast, efficient way that minimizes your chances of popping by like sliding his legs through his body and stuff. We can just leave it like this. So let's go ahead and finish off his legs. I'm going to grab my brown balloon and just tie it onto my black nozzle here because he has brown shoes. You could do this a little bit faster and make his legs and his shoes black, so you could cut out the mocha altogether. But we're gonna go ahead and go all in with brown shoes and black pants, the fashion icon here. For speed, I just did 2 loops and a pinch twist. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of how his feet look. We're gonna loop his leg, bring both legs down into those shoes. So just bring down your black, try to get your legs about the same size, and twist your black into the shoes. All right, and make sure you don't make his legs too long because these are really short characters. You don't really see much of their legs. We just need enough to show that he has black and brown here, and that will give us that visual look of, ooh, I know what character this is. Okay, so that is his body. It's done. Now all we have to do is attach the head, which is super easy. So let's clean this up by cutting off all the rest of our extra tails and tying those in, and then we'll add the head. All right, so here's our body all cleaned up. I've cut off all the tails and tucked them in away and hid them in here. Now we're gonna take our 5-inch peach blush balloon for the face, and we're just gonna inflate that fully and then let a little bit of air out, kind of squeeze our balloon down so that we get a nice round shape, because that's just an iconic thing about this character is a really big round head. And I'm actually gonna tie this balloon off first just to make sure that it doesn't deflate on me. And you should have his shoulders sticking up above that 4-bubble body just slightly, and that's gonna hold his head in place so he's not a bobblehead. Okay, so just get the tail of your round balloon and stick it in his body and kind of pull it out the back. I'm gonna tug on it, make sure it's connected nice and tightly, wrap it around again to attach it in place, and just make sure it's sitting nicely right atop his shoulders. You guys, isn't this adorable? And I think that this would work for a bunch of the other characters as well. So definitely try it out and see which other characters you can make. The artwork for this guy is also super easy. You can Google it and see examples to copy from until you get really confident and can draw it without looking at anything. But it's really easy. You just kind of do a little loop-de-loop of hair there at the top. And then he's got a big half circle for a nose. He's got round black dots for eyes that are really close to the nose, at least from the pictures I was looking at. Like that. And then I'm going to give him some little eyebrows. And then the iconic thing about this character is a big, really big, happy face. And of course, you could probably, play with other expressions as well, which would be kind of fun. But you don't need to add any white dots, any pink, or any other colors to this face, because this is just iconic the way that it is. And then of course the shirt, we've got to draw some stripes on, and that is where one of these Sharpie brush tips would really come in handy. Get that nice thick line by laying it on its side. All right, so once you got the stripes on, then you can decide on the last part whether or not you should draw ears. I kind of think that he needs ears, so I'm just doing half circles, simple little ears on either side of his head. And I think that completes the look. What do you guys think? So I know from all the parties and events that I've done, if I ever made this for somebody, they would be so excited. This is a brand new design concept that I've come up with, so it hasn't been tested out in the real world yet. But I have gotten requests for this character at events before, and I can promise you what I came up with on the spot was not as slick and neat and put together as this. So I'm really excited and happy with this design. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you do decide to make your own or change it up and make one of the other characters this week, we would love to see photos of your work over in our free Facebook group. The link is in the description below. Don't forget, we also have clip art available to go with this guy. You can pick that up at thetwistersister.com. Unless you're a Twisterhood member, you can get it for free in the vault, where I've got all my clip art available to you 24/7. You can grab what you need anytime you need it. If you're not a member of the Twisterhood, I would feel really sorry for you, except our doors are open this week. Right now, we are taking open enrollments and accepting new members. We usually keep our doors closed and just bring on new members a couple times a year. And one of those times is right now. This week, we are taking new Twisterhood members, which is super exciting. You can get all the details in the link down in the description below. Go there, come join us. We'd love to have you. Doors are closing at the end of Cyber Monday, and they'll be closed. We won't be sneaking anyone else in through any back doors or side doors. They'll be closed for the next few months until we open them again sometime in 2020, and I don't have a date for it. So this is your chance right now to get into the Twisterhood and get all the goodies that we have for you over there. My entire vault of clip art, guest artist interviews, exclusive tutorials, printables, downloads, all kinds of stuff, everything that I can possibly think of to give you guys to help you excel with your balloon twisting and grow your balloon twisting businesses. So I hope to see you guys in the Twisterhood. If not, I'll be back again here next week again for another Tutorial Tuesday. Till then, happy twisting, have a happy Thanksgiving. Check out some of these other holiday videos if you want more, and make sure that you're subscribed so you get notified every time we put out a new video. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.